Hey everyone, it's Martin Mi5 back for another video. Today's video is what's next for NIO Stock as the Chinese stimulus rally fades. So let's get into it. First of all, how's everybody doing today? I forgot to ask. Hope you're doing well, as I am. So Chinese stocks witnessed the rally of a lifetime in late September as the country unleashed a flurry of monetary fiscal policy stimulus. It was nothing short of China's whatever-it-takes moment as the country tries to curtail a worsening economic slowdown. The stimulus triggered a broad-based rally in Chinese stocks, and electric vehicle stocks were among the best performers. NIO, once touted the Tesla of China, rose 65% in the month. This is in September. However, thanks to the slump in NIO stock during the first half of the year, it hasn't yet turned positive for 2024, just like its fellow Chinese EV peers XPeng and Li Auto. So you can see the chart here. NIO Incorporated. So the stimulus-driven rally in Chinese stocks has been fading. China's stimulus-driven rally seems to have run its course in the short term. While the country continues to announce more stimulus measures, these have been piecemeal and incremental at best, and not the scale that the markets expect. Given the country's already bloated debt pile, I believe those expecting large fiscal measures from China could be in for disappointment. Also, on the economic reform front, it would be futile to expect major actions given the strong communist credentials of Chinese President Xi Jinping. Not much should be expected as far as China trying to mend relations with the U.S. and other Western powers, either as the power struggle between the two sides seems here to stay for quite some time, or worse, perhaps perennially. That said, the country's decision to bail out its ailing housing sector is somewhat of a U-turn for Jinping, who said multiple times that the houses are for living in, not for speculation. The Communist Party's Politburo has shown strong intent to support the economy and achieve its growth targets set at 5% for this year. So, NIO has impressed with its deliveries and margins. Amid all the noise over Chinese slowdown, massive overcapacity in its industrial sector, including EV industry, the country's new energy vehicle (NEVs) penetration, which includes both battery electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids. So they got all these like subcategories of these cars now: plug-in hybrids, battery electric vehicles. Anyway, it has been rising and surpassed 50% in July for the first time. NIO has especially impressed with its deliveries, which have topped 20,000 for 5 consecutive months. The company's financial performance has also improved. The vehicle gross margins rose 12.2% in Q2, and overall gross profits rising 246% to 232.4 million. While the Chinese EV company continues to post losses and burn cash, its net loss narrowed to 694.4 million in the quarter. NIO expects margins to rise further in the back half of the year, which should further help bridge its net losses. Okay, new brands could drive NIO sales. NIO has already begun deliveries of its Onvo L60 model, which is apparently very affordable compared to the Tesla Y model, which is priced below Tesla, like I said. It was the best-selling model last year. It's looking to launch the Firefly model next year. I've never heard of that one. Sounds interesting. Which will be priced even lower and expand the total addressable market for NIO, which is otherwise positioning itself as a luxury EV company. So they're kind of realizing that they were a little bit too niched with the luxury EV. So they kind of, now they seem like they're getting into the economy, which, whatever. While there are concerns over these lower price models taking a toll on margins, The company is optimistic about achieving a 15% vehicle margin on the Onva L60. NIO has a strong balance sheet. While several EV startup companies went out of business when they could not raise money to fund their cash burn, NIO itself raised a going concern warning in 2020. Hasn't faced the issue in recent years. Back in 2020, it was the arms of the Chinese government that came forward to bail out the struggling EV company. Since then, foreign investors have been more than willing to fund NIO, with a Abu Dhabi-based CYVN holding pouring nearly $3 billion into the company. There's a lot of money going on around here. NIO held $5.7 billion as cash and cash equivalents on its balance sheet at the end of June. Late last month, the company announced yet another investment around $470 million from strategic investors. NIO can still rally higher. Wall Street analysts are generally unimpressed when it comes to NIO, as 9 of the 15 who are covering the stock rate it as a hold. 1 calls it a strong sell. 3 analysts rate NIO as a strong buy, and the remaining 2 as a moderate buy. Then you can see the analyst ratings here: hold, 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 hold. And then it gives you a ratings breakdown: 3 months ago, 2 months ago, 1 month ago, and current. NIO has raced ahead of its mean target price of 601, with a street high target price of 890 is over 42% higher than yesterday's closing prices. However, despite its surge over the last couple of weeks, NIO still trades at a next 12-month price to sales multiple of 1.1x, which looks on the lower side. In short term though, the stock might remain under pressure as optimism towards China's stimulus continues to fade. So I still find NIO's long-term risk reward favorable, even as the company and its fellow Chinese EV peers face several challenges, most recently in the form of tariffs in the European Union. While China's economic stimulus is far from perfect, so are most such measures, as the market invariably want more. Growing NEV penetration in China, coupled with the launch of new budget models, make NIO an attractive buy for investors who can stomach the short-term volatility in Chinese shares. So with that said, let's get to how NIO stock actually performed today. Let's get in on the chart here. Okay, so today is still October 9th where I'm at, and Wednesday, October 9th at 9:30 a.m. it was at 6:06. It opened at 6:08, and then from 9:30 a.m. to about 12:45 p.m. it hit 6:44. So what was today's high? Oh, 6:45. So that was pretty much its peak at about 12:45. Slumped down a little bit and then continued to sideways trade and consolidate it. It closed at 6:24. So what to expect for tomorrow, which will be October 10th? We don't know. Leave in the comment section below if you guys think it's going to hit. Well, today's high was 6:45. Do you guys think it's going to hit 6:45 for Thursday, October 10th? Or do you think it's going to go a little lower? Leave in the comment section below how many shares you guys actually have, and let me know what your average cost is. Also, let me know if you plan to short-term trade, or if you're holding long-term, and if you're holding long-term, how long. So that's it for this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, because I'm going to be doing daily uploads every single day. That's my guarantee. So see you in the next video.